Here's a game I played this year. Murder on the Marine Express is a visual novel all the way through. Its presentation initially made me think that there would be point-and-click elements, but that is just not something within the game's scope. For the price point though, this is incredibly fair, especially considering the quality of the storytelling. The team set out to deliver a classic murder mystery with a satisfying conclusion, and they succeeded in that regard very well. The characters were charming and likable, with just the right number of them so that you won't get lost keeping track of them all. The writing and mystery was great. The classic child detective trope lends its usual allowance of humor into the story, and some of that humor was really funny. I particularly thought the group text message logs that you can access during the story had some great gags. To critique, those chat logs I just mentioned are nice little rewards for progressing the story, but it doesn't often feel good to put the story on hold to read some text messages. You can generally open them as soon as they're available, but it still feels a bit awkward imagining the protagonist pulling up her phone to read text during a conversation with someone else. I also wish scrolling through these messages slowly was easier. It feels like I press and hold the A button with the cursor on the scroll bar, attempt to drag it, and see that my button press didn't register or something. It could be that my cursor wasn't in the precise right area to scroll. I did notice some lag or lost frames for the cursor when hovering around the scroll bar during these scenes. And no spoilers, but the ending has me conflicted. On one hand, the literary allusions during the story had me expecting an outcome that didn't end up happening, which felt like a little bit of a rug pull. But on the other hand, I appreciate the subverting of my expectations because of the way it asks for comparison between the game's protagonist's character and the literary hero's character. With the story being so exceptionally aware of gender and social commentary, I have to imagine this comparison is intentional. I'll have to decide what I think about the ending in the future, especially if there are more installments in this series. Cool little game!